Hey everyone, I hope that you all are doing great and I hope that you also had a good weekend. Today we'll be having analogies. First of all, I'm just gonna share my screen. Okay, so first off, you click on and you log into the apostudent.com and then you just scroll down to where you have your names, just like this. Clicking your name, moving to the grade that you're working on, of which is grade 7 today. So it's grade 7, and we have the um, analogies. That's what we're having today. So we just click on the chapter. All right, so we have the set 1 and set 2. We're gonna try to complete both of them today. So we'll start with the first one. All right. So analogies shows the relationship between two pairs of words. So in general, what you'll be looking at is it's showing you the relationship between A and B. Okay. Um Finger is to hand as petals is to flowers. So we all know that our fingers are attached to our hands, right? And petals is to flowers. So a finger is part of a hand, petal is part of a flower. So that's what analogies are about. It shows you the relationship between two pairs of words. Just like when you have a mother or father and it's to child, right? So because has the baby, so mother child, father child, like that. Yeah, so that's it. Here are some common analogy relationship. So we have the synonyms. We have nice is the synonym of kind. Okay, so nice is going with kind. Okay, they're synonyms. And then the antonyms, awake is sleep, asleep, right? Because once you're awake, the opposite is gonna be asleep. So that's like an analogy. Nice is to kind as awake is to. Then we have degree. Cool is to cold. So cool is like cold but less extreme. Yeah. So difference when you have cool, it just like shows something that's a little bit calmer, and then cold is like too much. But then cool is a less extreme like cold. And then we have cause and effect. A joke tends to cause laughter. So when someone makes a joke, you're gonna laugh, right? So joke and then you laugh. So joke is to laughter. Then parts and whole. A finger is part of a hand. Yes, a finger. We all have a fingers and then it's attached to our hands. It's part of our hands, right? And it's just the same way we have our toes, right? They are attached to our what? Feet, right? So yeah. And then item and categories. A card is a kind of animal. So a card is to animal, just like we have dog, animals, like that. Item and purpose. The purpose of pen is to write. So why do we have a pen? Because we need it to write. Yeah. So when you have a pen, you're gonna write. And then worker and tool. An artist uses a brush as a tool. So of course, an artist who paints and draws would use a paintbrush. Worker and product. A writer is the person who creates book. Right? So when you have the workers and the products, you have a writer and then you have books. Just like when we have music, we have musicians, right? So yeah, like that. When we have movies or dramas, we have actors or actresses. So yeah, this is these are example. For example, when we have potatoes, we have potatoes to food. Okay, so all you need to know is that analogies show the relationship between two pairs of words. Okay, they have a relationship. It shows you why they are connected or why there's a relationship. So cure is to heal as buy is to work. So yeah, when we have heal, cure is to heal and buy is to what is buy to? When we say buy is to what? Okay, so let's go through this a little bit. Yes, okay. Look at the analogy. Cure is to heal as buy is to what? Let's find the difference between the relationship between cure and heal. So cure is a synonym of heal. You need to find the answer choice that has the same relationship with buy. So buy is a synonym of word. Now try out each word. Buy is a synonym of purchase. Yes. It's a synonym of store. No. Right? All right. So that's it. Um, when you have buy, it's almost same thing like purchasing something. So that's like the synonym. Mm, I hope you all get it. So yeah. Um, page is to book, and then page is to book as tree is to what? What is tree to? Paint is to book as is to dash. Okay. Um. So yeah, page is to book as tree is to what? What is tree to? First, define the relationship between the page and the book. Okay. So page is part of a book, of course. Yeah, page is part of a book. You need to find the answer choice that has the same relationship with tree is to what? Forest, right? Because where do you find the forest? Where do you find a tree? You find a tree in what? In the forest. So is it to back? No. It's part of a forest. So when you go to the forest, you see a lot of trees. So yeah, tree is to forest, page is to book. So it's just like you finding like the synonym of the words, okay? How are they related? Okay, just like we have germ is to disease as bomb is to what is bomb to? So now germ is to disease. Define the relationship between germ and disease. Germ tends to cause disease, so this is just like cause and effect, right? So you need to find the answer choice that has the same relationship with bomb. Bomb tends to cause what does bomb cause? Because if germs is causing diseases, bomb is causing what? Explosion. Yes, right? So once there's a bomb planted somewhere, an um, explosion. So all you need to do is find a relationship with the first word. Sometimes it could be synonyms. That's why we have all these examples here. It could be synonym, which is nice as in nice is to kind, and other times it could be and antonyms are what antonyms are like the opposite, right? So it's gonna be like awake to asleep. Then green, cool, like what? Cold. Just like how we have warm and hot. Then we have cause and effect. A joke tends to cause a laughter. So if there's a cause of this, what does it lead to? What does it lead to? Then we have finger as part of a hand, which is part and whole. Then we have the item and the category. We have the cart and animal. Item and purpose. The purpose of a pen is to write. Yeah. Worker and tool, artist and paintbrush. Worker and product, writer, and book, right? So if we say student, student is the word. We could have maybe student school, yes, because school has lots of students. So we can go through like some more examples. So we have car is to drive as to what? Okay, so you need to find the relationship again. So define the relationship between car and drive. The purpose of a car, right? So you need to find a relationship with crane. So crane, what is the purpose of crane? Is to lift up something. Quiet is silent, as mean is to what? So now if we're having quiet, when the place is quiet, it's silent. So mean is what? Mean, okay. Quiet is like silent but not extreme. Yes, quiet is like silence but not extreme. You need to find the answer choice that has the same relate mean. So mean is like what but less extreme. What is mean like but less extreme? Mean is like few but less extreme. Like cruel but less extreme. So cruel, we have mean is to cruel. Mean is karma. It's a little bit lesser than when you say, oh, the person is cruel. So when you say the person is cruel, that means you have very strong way of expressing how bad the person is. So cruel is sounds more bad than mean, right? And then we have the sparrow is to animal as broccoli is word. Broccoli is to word. Sparrow is a kind of animal, and broccoli is a kind of vegetable. Yeah. So just as sparrow is to animal, you have broccoli is to vegetables. So that's it. I hope that you all get it so far. So we'll move on to the test, answer some of the questions. So we have lightning is to thunder, as fire is to what? So fire causes what? Is it smoke or storm? Smoke or storm? Fire actually causes what? Smoke. So you're gonna say that lightning is to thunder as fire is to smoke. Um is to heal as buy is to purchase. So we had this one in the tutorial. So purchase. Huge is to giant as fast is to what? So huge giant. Fast is what? Quick. Okay. So we're gonna say fast is to quick. Now we have wheel is to car as nose is wheel is attached to the car, right? It's a part of the car, right? Without the wheel, the car cannot move. So we have the nose to what? Smell or face? What do you think? Is it gonna be to the face? Oh yes, thanks. Hi. Alright, face. Okay, great. Okay. Face. Perfect. Now we have baker is to cakes as carpenters is to what? So what are carpenters connected to? Because bakers they bake cake, right? Now the carpenters are gonna be connected to what? Wood or cabinets. What do you think? So what's gonna be the answer? Is it cabinets? I show cabinets. Let's see. Okay, cabinets. So it's good because um carpenters actually make cabinets, wardrobes, drawers. Yes. Cake is to dessert as throne is to what? Bed or chair? Cabinets, yes. Hi. So cake is to dessert as throne is to what? Um chair. Okay. Okay. Top is to bottom, right is to left or right is to what? Right is to what? Right is to what? Mm-hmm. Left. Okay. So right is to left. Um, breakfast to meal as crib is to what? Breakfast is to meal as crib is to mother bed. Hmm. So mother or bed. Crib is to bed. Leaf is to tree as wing is to flying or bird. Um, birds or flying. What's your answer? So a bird. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then we have gray is to color as cycle is to shape or round. Which one? So gray is to color as cycle is to shape. Yes, shape. All right. Okay, so that's basically it for the set one of the analogies, right? That is what you figure out. Is either you're figuring out the cause and effect, parts, synonym, antonyms, depending. There's a lot of things that you can figure out. Just things that go in line together. Okay. Yeah. So tell me, do you understand? You can leave your answers on the chat if you understand or not. You can ask me questions. Do you have any question? Ask me questions also if you do not understand. So yeah. But if you understand, you can just type in on the chat, I understand. Enormous. Yeah, that's true. So type in on the chat. You understand or not? You can tell me. Do you understand? Send me your questions. If ever you have a question or if you don't understand, let me know in the chat. I'm gonna explain to you. Do you understand? Kind of, yes. Okay. I understand. Okay, so Randa, you said kind of. So do you have any questions? You can ask me any question. Um, any question that would make it clearer. Do you any question that will make it clearer for you? Oh, no question. Well, I'm gonna let you guys finish up this one. So if you've not done this lesson yet, you can try the lesson when we're done. Okay, so I'll let you finish up this. It has about 10 more questions left. So you can just finish up later, okay? And then we'll move on to the set two. Um, so analogies show the relationship between two pairs of words. So this is basically like thing it's saying, okay, it's literally the same thing that we've done so far. Okay. But also I want you guys to send me some answers on the chat, okay? Please let's make it interactive. Can you think of analogy? Yeah, just like we have it on the screen. Like tunic is to garment and recipe is to what? So can you create yours? That means you'll be sending me forwards. Can you create yours and send on a chat? Let's be sure that you understand. So if you really do understand, can you create yours and send on the chat? Can you create yours and send? Um, can you create yours? Think about it and send on the chat to me if you have any. Teacher is to teach. Okay, perfect. Yes, we have teachers to teach. Great job. And Rander, anyone? Do you have any? We have teacher is to teach. Good job. Then what else? Do you have any? If you have any, okay, you can send on the chat. So yeah. So remember that there's a synonym which is nice to kind, antonyms which is opposite to asleep, degree cool, cold, it's like but less extreme, and then joke tends to cause laughter. A finger is part of a hand, part and whole. A cat is a kind of animal, item and category. Then worker and tool, artist, paintbrush, item and purpose, pen, right. Worker, uh, cook uses pot. Okay, a cook as in a chef. So we can say a chef is the pot. Actually, gaming, I'm asking for analogies, right? Just like how we have it on the chat, like nice is the kind, awake is to sleep. Anything that you think makes sense. Just like on the chat, we have teachers to teach, and then we have cook uses pot. So we can say pot is to chef. Yeah, we can say pot is to chef or pot is to cook. Okay, pot is to chef or pot is to cook, like that. um if you can think of yours as well, you can send on the chat box. Okay, we have finger is to hand as petal is to flower. Okay, so yeah, so we have tunic is meant as recipe is to what. So now you need to find the answer choice that has the same relationship with recipe. Recipe is a kind of what? Instruction, meal, or food. So recipe is an instruction. So you're gonna say recipe is to instruction. Then detective is to investigate. And advertisement is what? Um so commercial, promote, purchase. Yeah. Because we have detective is to investigate, right? We're gonna have advertisement is to promote. Yeah. And then we have freeze is to thaw, as lose is to um hat. Okay. Art. Lose is to what? Win. Yeah. So lose is to win. Okay, let's go check some more examples before we move on to the test. Okay, so arrogant is to modest. This is actually like opposite, because arrogant, someone who is arrogant is modest. So this is antonyms. So when we have feeble, feeble is too strong. Feeble is like someone that is weak a little bit. So strong is like the opposite for feeble. So yeah, this is the same. And then yeah, all the questions now are the same. So we'll move on to the test. So rain is to guide as break is to what? Sending your answers. Rain to guide as break is to. I got another one. Okay, sure. If you have another one, send. Yes, send. It's cool. You can send in whatever you have. Can I share? Of course, of course, of course. You can share. Send in your answer if you have another one. And you guys also, if you have another one, you can send it in. So we have break is to stop. So send in whatever you have. We can talk about it together. Ugly is to hiders as humorous is to what? Humorous. Snow is to winter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, perfect. When we have snow, it's winter. Yeah, so snow is to winter. That's a good one. Great job. Yeah, perfect. Snow is to winter. Yeah, good. Um, yeah, what other seasons do we have? Yeah, cold. Snow is to winter. In summer, it's hot. Cold is to winter make more sense. So yeah. Hilarious. Okay. Humorous is to hilarious. Okay, great. Um, kerosene is to full as wheat is to what? Hot is summer, right? Yeah, hot is the summer. Good job. Now, kerosene is to full as wheat is to low or grain. Which one? Grain. Okay, let's say grain. All right. So moist is to drenched as pretty is to let me see. I'm gonna click on the wrong one. All right. So when you click on an answer and then it is wrong, all you need to do is scroll down. Okay, just this. You scroll down and you're gonna get a detailed explanation as to why your answer was wrong. Okay. So anything wrong, just scroll down and then read through. So we have moist is to dredged as but less extreme. So pretty is what? Less extreme, but it's gonna be to pretty is to gorgeous. Not pretty, gorgeous. Okay? So you whenever you have like a wrong answer, just go down like I did right now and you're gonna get like a good explanation. Now pillar is to column as bush is to what? Gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be what? So scrub. Okay, let's see. Is scrub is the right answer. Okay, scrub. Good job. Artificial is to genuine as flavorful is to what? Savory or bland. So yeah, it's gonna be your answer. Mhm. So what's our answer? Right. So answer here is it weed or wait, win or compete? Is it winner competes for this one? Okay, competes. Okay. Okay, so compete is wrong, it's actually win. So just like I said, if you get anything wrong, you scroll down and you get the correction. We have conductor. Conductor is to baton as judge is to what? What is judge to? Judge is to what? So judge is to gavel or witness. Gavel witness. Witness, yeah. Okay. So now this is wrong. Why? Let's go there and then we see. Now, judge is what is as a tool. Okay, so this is like totally opposite. Okay, judge uses a gavel. So it's talking about a tool that they use. Okay, not what they do because they are the witness, but this one now is referring to the tool. So what's the answer? Yeah, tunic is to garment, as recipe is to meal or no, sure, it's fine. It's okay, no problem. So recipe is to what meal or instruction. Instruction, yeah. Photographers the camera as biologists is to what cells or microscope. Instruction, yeah. So biologist is to what is a microscope or cell. So because photographers they use cameras, so what do a biologist use? Okay, so let's say biologists they use microscope. Okay, because they use that to see all the tiny yeah, I think okay. But yeah, microscope. Let's click on microscope. That's what they use because they use it. So just like the photographer has the camera as its tool, the biologists use a microscope. Concern is to be distressed, as confused is to what? Bewildered or shy? Shy? Okay, let's see if shy is the right one. We have shy here. So shy strong. So why shy wrong? Like I said, you scroll down. Okay, shy is not less extreme. That's why. Okay. Yes. The second answer was correct. So cobbler is to shoes as florist is to what? It's okay, sure, no problem gaming. Vases or Born Quest. Uh, you don't know English. What do you speak? What do you speak if you don't know English? French? Do you speak French? Born Quest. We have Born Quest. Let's see if this is correct. Okay, good job. Yeah. Then composers is to opera as novelist is to what? English little bit. I speak. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. That you're just gonna keep learning gaming step by step, you're gonna improve. Okay? Besides, you speak English in school, right? So yeah, just keep trying. You'll be better, okay? And never tell yourself that you don't know. Always believe that yes, you know it and you can do it, okay? All right, book is correct. Yes, book. Okay, guys. So, um, we are at page 14, and I'm gonna let you guys finish the remaining. Okay, you guys can do the remaining, yeah, like the remaining test. So you complete that. Okay. Um, but before we end, you can ask me any questions. Okay. Oh, you wanna keep going? All right. So what's your answer for chicken? Chicken is a poultry or farm? Oh, not to me. Okay. All right. So yeah, like you can ask me any questions on the chat box. Let's interact. Um, ask whatsoever questions you have. Farm. Chicken is a farm or poultry? Chicken are actually kept in a poultry. Where you have chickens is called a poultry. That's where they rear okay? It's not a farm or a poultry. Farm is you can have the chickens on a farm, but the main name for where the chickens grow up, yeah, is a poultry. Okay? So yeah, ask me questions. And before we end as well, you all are sending in answers. So I have two people commenting right now. So you guys send me something like this, an analogy, right? Think of something before we end. Send me one each, right? Send me one each, both of you, before we end. Just so that we show that everyone gets it, okay? One each for the analogies. One each. Think about it and send on the chat. Reading is to book. Okay, good job. Reading is to book. All right. Then the last person is Randa. Randa, right? Okay. Send me yours because we have reading is to book. Good job. Because of course you have to read a book. So yeah. Um writing is to pen or pen is to writing. Okay, you can say pen is to writing because you use a pen to write. Okay, so pen is to writing, drinking is to water, or water is to drinking. Water because we drink, okay? Water is to drinking, but it's all good. Okay, we have pen is to writing and water is to drinking. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So, do you have any questions before we end? Any questions? No, don't say you're bad. It's okay. We're all learning here, right? So it's perfect. And by the way, your answer is correct. Just in the other way around. Like I said, water is to drinking. TV is to watching. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, TV is to watching because we watch TV. So no question, no more questions. Okay. So I hope that you all do understand. We're gonna be ending now. All right. So see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye everyone. Bye bye.